Did you know that chronic loneliness is as dangerous to your health as smoking 15 cigarettes a day? That's not an exaggeration. It's a stark warning from medical researchers. We spend so much time talking about diet and exercise, but we often overlook a critical pillar of health, especially after the age of 60. The truth is, the best thing you can do for your brain and body isn't a new supplement or a complicated workout. It's fostering meaningful friendships. This isn't a social luxury, it's a biological necessity. Stick with me, because I'm about to give you 4 science-backed, practical ways to build deeper, healthier friendships, even if you or someone you love feels isolated, shy, or just doesn't know where to start. I've also got a free downloadable checklist for you at the end, so stay tuned for that. So, why is friendship so powerful? It's not just about having someone to chat with. It's about deep biological changes that happen in your brain and body. Let's start with the brain. When you connect with a friend, your brain releases a hormone called oxytocin, often called the bonding hormone. This isn't just a feel-good chemical. It actively counteracts the stress hormone, cortisol. Lower cortisol means less chronic stress, which is a major contributor to cognitive decline. Think of social interaction as a workout for your brain. Every conversation, every shared laugh strengthens your neural pathways, keeping them active and sharp. Studies have shown, time and again, that seniors with strong social ties have better memory function and a significantly reduced risk of developing dementia. The impact of senior friendships on long-term cognitive vitality is undeniable. But the benefits don't stop at your brain. They extend throughout your entire body. People with robust social networks consistently show lower blood pressure, reducing their risk of heart disease and stroke. Their immune systems are also stronger. Why? Because loneliness triggers a chronic stress response, which leads to inflammation, the silent culprit behind many age-related diseases from arthritis to diabetes. That shocking statistic about loneliness being equivalent to heavy smoking, it's because chronic isolation puts the same kind of inflammatory stress on your body. So when you think about staying healthy, don't just picture a salad or a treadmill. Picture a warm conversation with a good friend. Friendship isn't just nice to have. It is, quite literally, preventive medicine. So how do you actually find these connections? Our first tip is a classic for a reason. Join clubs and groups. The magic here is the shared interest. It immediately gives you a low-pressure way to connect. You're not walking into a room of strangers with the sole purpose of making friends. You're walking in to discuss a book, play a game of chess, or learn how to paint. The friendship becomes a natural byproduct of a shared activity. Scientifically, this approach is a powerhouse. Research from the Harvard study of adult development shows that participation in social groups drastically reduces the risk of depression and significantly improves cognitive function in older adults. It provides structure, routine, and a vital sense of belonging. Take my former patient, Bill. After his wife passed away, he was profoundly lonely. He'd always enjoyed gardening, so his daughter encouraged him to join a local community gardening club. At first he was hesitant, but soon he was swapping tips on tomatoes and complaining about pests with his new friends. Bill didn't just grow vegetables. He cultivated a new social circle that gave him a reason to get out of bed in the morning. Look for opportunities at local community centers, libraries, or even places of worship. Think about walking groups, book clubs, community art classes, or senior fitness programs. And if you're looking for an online starting point, our Shrewd Senior Health private online community is a great place to meet like-minded individuals from the comfort of your home. Our second tip bridges the distance gap. Use technology to stay connected. For many seniors, mobility can be a challenge, or family may live far away. Technology isn't a replacement for in-person contact, but it is an incredibly powerful tool to fill the gaps and maintain strong bonds. The science backs this up completely. A study from Oregon Health and Science University found that while phone calls and emails helped, regular video chats were the most effective at cutting the risk of depression in half among seniors. Why? Because seeing a person's face, their smile, their expressions, triggers a stronger oxytocin release than just hearing their voice. It makes the connection feel much more real and immediate. I think of another man, Dave, whose grandkids moved across the country. He was devastated, but his son set him up with a tablet for weekly FaceTime calls. Now he gets to see their faces, watch them open presents, and even joined a virtual book club with friends from his old neighborhood, proving that distance doesn't have to mean disconnection. Don't be intimidated by the tech. Ask a friend, a grandchild, or a neighbor to give you a quick tutorial on Zoom, Skype, or FaceTime. Join Facebook groups dedicated to your hobbies. Set up a weekly check-in via video or even a group text with friends. And if you need more help, check out our sister channel, Shrewd Senior Tech, where we have upcoming tutorials on all these platforms. Our third strategy is one of the most powerful for building deep, authentic relationships: volunteer. Unlike a social club, volunteering unites people under a shared purpose and mission. When you're working alongside someone to achieve a common goal, whether it's packing boxes at a food bank or organizing books at the library, the conversations that arise are often more meaningful. You're not just making small talk, you're a team. This shared mission creates a powerful foundation for genuine friendship. It's a key ingredient for fostering those vital senior friendships. The science here is fascinating. Volunteering doesn't just make you feel good, it chemically changes your brain. It's been shown to release dopamine, the reward chemical, giving you a sense of accomplishment. More importantly, it provides a profound sense of purpose, which studies have linked directly to greater life satisfaction and even a longer lifespan. Consider Gloria, a retired teacher who felt adrift. She started volunteering at a local food bank just one morning a week. There, she met other retirees who shared her passion for helping the community. Their bond wasn't forged over coffee, it was forged over shared work and a mutual desire to make a difference. These became some of the deepest friendships of her life. You can find opportunities everywhere: food banks, libraries, animal shelters, community gardens. Start with just one day a week or even a month. And if mobility is an issue, many organizations now offer online or remote volunteering options. The key insight is this: connection grows from consistency and a shared mission. The first 3 tips were about finding people. This last one is about turning those acquaintances into true friends. Practice active listening and genuine interest. It sounds simple, but in our distracted world, it's a superpower. When you give someone your full, undivided attention, you make them feel seen, heard, and valued. That feeling is the bedrock of any deep bond. People are drawn to those who make them feel important. Scientifically, the act of being listened to is incredibly therapeutic. It lowers the speaker's stress levels, and for the listener, paying close attention deepens empathy and increases feelings of closeness. It's a two-way street of positive reinforcement. I remember a gentleman named Harold who felt his conversations were always superficial. He'd talk about the weather or sports with his friend Ron at the community center, but it never went deeper. I challenged him to become a better listener. The next time they met, instead of just talking, Harold started asking open-ended questions like, "What was the most interesting part of your week?" and "How did that make you feel?" He put his phone away and truly listened. This simple shift in focus transformed their friendship from a casual acquaintance into a genuine, supportive connection, a perfect example of how to improve brain health after 60 simply through conversation. Here's how you can do it. Make eye contact, nod to show you're engaged, avoid multitasking, ask open-ended questions that can't be answered with a simple yes or no, and try reflective listening, saying things like, "It sounds like you were really frustrated by that." The power takeaway is this: people don't just need your time, they need your attention. To make things easy, I've put everything we discussed into a free printable PDF checklist. It includes all 4 strategies, plus bonus tips and resources to get you started right away. Download it now from the link in the description on the Shrewd Senior Health website, where you'll also find access to our online support community via School. So, if you want to improve your brain and body health after 60, focus on what matters most: nurturing your friendships. It's the most powerful, evidence-based medicine, and the prescription is simple: human connection. Now, I'd love to hear from you. In the comments, tell me, what's one small step you'll take this week to connect with someone? Your answer might inspire others. If you found this helpful, hit like and subscribe for more senior health videos each week. Don't forget to grab your free PDF and join the community. Your next conversation might be the best medicine you never expected. Thanks for staying with me. I'll see you next time.